mansions that set records, apartments in the sky, a room literally swarming with roaches, and so much more. From a $10 tent all the way up to a $32 million mega mansion and homes of every price in between. What this streamer decided to live in might just be the dumbest purchase of all time, cause outside in the open, while literally in the middle of a hurricane, this man set up a cheap ass tent. Now, dude probably thought he was gonna go viral, but once the wind got crazy, he not only damn near blew away, the water was rising so fast that chat was begging him to get out. Dude literally almost turned his stream into a funeral, all for living in something that cost $10. But that's nothing compared to what another streamer spent on a place just to save a fan's life.
I crashed twice.
See, Jack met a fan who was not only struggling with mental health issues, dude had been brought to a mental hospital.
Dude, they brought me to a mental hospital, bro.
He was homeless and didn't even have a place to stay.
You can help me with like housing, bro?
But instead of just ignoring him like most people would, Jack decided to do something actually nice for once.
Yeah, maybe I just get you a hotel for now or something. We could just do that.
He took the guy to a hotel, paid for the room so he could shower, sleep in a real bed, and even gave him some extra cash to get back on his feet. $1,000.
Got arrested and everything. Here's $1,000.
Plus a place to rest. Now, I guess this place wasn't too bad, and Jack didn't have to do any of that. So it is still a W, even though that hotel room only cost $109 a night. But somehow another streamer spent 2,000 times as much on the most disgusting home you'll ever see. $250,000. And I still would have rather lived in the hotel or the tent earlier. I'm not kidding, because even though Asmongold is rich as hell, he chooses to live in a literal dump. We're talking fast food cups and containers everywhere, some kind of stains on the walls, and it's literally swarming with roaches. There's a roach flying at it.
He's right there. Oh God.
One's on his belly. Look at it. Oh God. But even all that isn't even the most disgusting part. That has to be what he keeps at his desk.
Those have been there for like a long time. I wouldn't recommend eating those.
Some fuzzy ass old food that he admitted he ate the other day. Yeah, I'm getting the hell out of here. But a home on the ground isn't anything like Speed's bus that he can live on and ride around the entire country. It was about to be time for the Speed Does America tour, where he was about to visit as much of the country as possible in 35 days. But helicopters, airplanes, all would have been too expensive to ride anywhere constantly. So Speed decided to cop a massive custom bus that's basically a mansion on wheels.
It's the Speed Does America tour bus, baby.
We're talking a full streaming setup inside with his PC, mic, monitor, everything he needs. A customized bedroom with his favorite anime and Ronaldo everywhere. His own personalized bathroom, 5 beds for the whole crew, a microwave, even Clorox in case somebody smells like ass. And all that wasn't even the craziest part. Speed not only got his own customized shower that says IshowSpeed, he eventually let his fans see the outside of the big black bus with one of the craziest reveals in streaming history. Now I see why an obsessed fan actually snuck onto the bus to secretly live on it.
Today I'm building a secret room to hide from IshowSpeed, biggest
Dude was
streamer in the
hiding
world.
right there the whole time, and Speed's team had to kick him out.
Bro, get out. Come on. Right now? Come on.
Yes, bro. Yes.
I just got kicked
But
out of
for
Speed's bus.
$300,000, that's not even Speed's craziest place he's lived in. But what's wild is the biggest YouTuber on the entire planet spent barely more than this on his actual house. And where he sleeps might shock you even more. Now you'd think the biggest YouTuber on the entire planet, a dude worth hundreds of millions, would be living in some insane mega mansion. But no, MrBeast lives in a $318,000 house in Greenville, North Carolina. And it gets even crazier. When Howie Mandel went to visit, he found out that MrBeast doesn't even sleep at his house most nights. He literally sleeps in a bedroom inside his warehouse studio, a bed, a bathroom, and a door that leads straight to work.
We got the bed over here, my bathroom.
This is where you live?
Yeah.
That's it. The man wakes up and walks 10 feet to go film videos. No commute, no mansion, no pool, just a bed in a building on 100 acres. And instead of spending millions on some flashy crib for himself, MrBeast bought up an entire neighborhood in Greenville for about $2 million so his employees and family could live near him. 5 houses on the same street, all owned by the same dude. Dude makes more money than some countries and still lives like a college student who refuses to leave the dorm. But $318,000 on a house is nothing compared to what another streamer spent just to literally live in the sky. This is Bendadonn's penthouse. And just look at that view, man. On the inside, crazy art all over the walls, a crazy content room, closets full of rare clothes. Dude even has a Chrome Hearts themed kitchen. No wonder why celebrities show up. Hella baddies are always there. And of course a bunch of streamers pull up to chill. But once N3on saw the place, not only did he get a tour, Ben finally revealed the price.
17K.
Close.
16.
15. I've been living here almost 5 years.
5 years? Holy.
$15,000 a month, and paying $15,000 a month while living there for 5 years? That means he spent literally $900,000 just on rent. But what's crazy is he's barely even ever there. He's never home. He pays $15,000 a month for this crib, and the place just be collecting dust. Either way, that crib is definitely a flex, unlike Jynxzi's.
What is good? We are in a new house.
Because even though his tour started off with a decent pool in the back, the inside of this place, damn, it looks like a grandma would live here. I mean, the chairs, the furniture, the colors of the walls, the art decorations, the lights, the TV, the bed. Literally everything looks absolutely ass. The streaming setup is mid. He's got his gaming monitor and his streaming monitor, a little TV for late at night, his bed where he does God knows what, his favorite bar, and then we got his toilet, some decor on the wall. Dude really paid around $1 million for that. Yeah, alright, I'm out of here. But at least Jynxzi's crib looks like a palace compared to where N3on decided to blow his money. See, N3on is that IRL streamer who's always getting into drama with literally everyone. Jack Doherty, Adin Ross, you name it. So when he decided to flex his crib, of course he had to bring Chloe Parker along for the tour. Now, N3on's penthouse is actually kind of nice. It's got a crazy view from way up, a living area, a decent setup for streaming. But here's the thing, N3on is paying $14,000 a month for this place. And when Jay Cinco found out, he couldn't believe it because Jay's only paying $10,000 a month for a whole mansion.
How much do you pay for your shit at the house?
The house, 14K.
You pay $14K? How many square foot?
2,200?
You're getting ripped off.
What do you mean, bro? It's LA
You're
prices.
getting fucking ripped off, bro. My crib isn't even that much. My crib
What?
around
That's not what.
Not 14. I pay 10.
So N3on is literally paying more rent than dudes living in actual mansions, just to be high up in the sky. And knowing how much drama this man gets into every single week, I wouldn't be surprised if his neighbors have already filed noise complaints. But $14,000 a month for a penthouse is still nothing compared to what Cenat spent on a crib for his boys. $1,100,000. Cenat's house for his boys. See, Kai didn't just buy houses for himself. This time he spent over $1 million on a place for his gang. Now, probably not the best investment of Kai's money since the boys kind of have a history of destroying things. But still, doing things like that made them go beyond viral. So Kai wanted to surprise them with something that would change their careers forever. He gave out keys, a plaque with all their names, and eventually showed off the crib while it was empty. PCs with 508s in them for everyone, multiple rooms for each of them, a huge patio with space for a basketball court and hot tub. As soon as Ray got in, he wasted no time getting his stream set up. Rockeye and Reggie both got their rooms customized with dope art. Everything seemed to be going well for the boys until, well, they literally blew it up. This $1.1 million house? Wasted. Shaking my head, man. But at least that home was all fun and games, cause another streamer's mansion that cost double sparked a huge controversy. Now, I'm gonna need you guys to do something for me real quick. Just exit full screen, move your mouse down, go below this video and click that subscribe button, cause if you don't, I'll never be able to afford a crib and I need one if I'm ever gonna get a girl, so please subscribe. Moving on, $2,700,000. Hasanabi's controversial mansion. Hasanabi is known for talking politics and telling people to eat the rich. So when fans found out that he contradicted his views and dropped a bag on a way more massive home than he needed in West Hollywood, you know, a poverty-ridden location with one of the highest homelessness rates in the country, the news and the whole world crashed out, calling him a traitor and a hypocrite, saying he should have donated the money if he actually believed what he preached and that it's messed up. He profits off socialism while still doing the opposite. Now, I can see why everybody was pissed because dude was contradicting his entire political message, all while sitting in this big-ass house with a swimming pool, 5 bedrooms, and plenty of space for his dog. And of course he tried defending why he made the purchase, but nobody was on his side, so eventually he just straight up sold the mansion that cost him $2.7 million. Damn, all that criticism, I can see why when Ninja got an even more expensive house, he wanted to keep it secret. $3 million. Ninja's secret mansion. Ninja wanted to keep his crib private because in 2023, the ability to find out where someone lives, especially if you know what their house looks like on the inside, is too easy. But at least Ninja showed us some of the inside, because what started off as a stream room looking plain as hell with just a few lights, after a whole lot of planning and blueprinting, $200,000 later, it was about time for the reveal. Right when Ninja walked in, he couldn't even believe it. This place was lit up in pretty much every single color, had Red Bulls everywhere. Basically everything was Ninja themed, and with an upgrade like this, not only was he hyped to get streaming immediately, this place helped him turn more legendary than ever, all cause of his over $3 million house that we still don't know anything else about. Shaking my head, man. But not every streamer's home is so secretive or so cheap.
Alright guys, this is it, my brand new house.
Cause Faze Rug spent double on every little kid's dream. Right when you walk in, there are Legos built into the walls.
If you could look to the right, there's a Lego wall.
An office and some big white stain on the wall. Alright, it ain't what you think, it's just more Legos.
Coolest thing I have ever seen. We got them growing plants in there, which is cool. You open the bottom part and look at that. I just can't imagine how long it takes to do this. One more, we got the treasure room. Look at that, dude. What the hell?
Man's also got Drake on the wall, Kobe too.
Drake is my favorite rapper of all time. Black Mamba Kobe Bryant in one of the most important rooms of the house.
Other than that, dude's got a closet as big as a mall with designer clothes and a crazy amount of shoes. But the outside is where things get really fun. Mini basketball where you can brick shots in style, a mini golf course, fireplace with a view, a giant pool with a hot tub, and of course, a full-size custom basketball court. All those basketball hoops and dude's still ass. Anyways, the entire paradise cost him $4.4 million, but another streamer bought a more expensive crib and still can't keep it clean. Even though his crib costs millions, it actually gets him clowned. Dude, this room is disgusting. Why is he so filthy?
Ew. Oh my god. Dude, this room is why are you so filthy?
Bro is really a damn near billionaire and has garbage everywhere. Doesn't hang his stuff on the wall, sleeps in a bed on the floor, and just when they were about to finally glaze something, you know, his Pokemon card collection, they found his cheek prints imprinted in juice on the floor.
Ew! Yo, look at C! It's literally, yo, Yo, it's imprinted into his. I'm not kidding. His cheeks are imprinted.
You, gross. Regardless, his car collection still impressed them. Of course, his garage is filled with some insane supercars. And checking out the rest of the crib, the outdoor living room is nice. He's got a fully stocked kitchen, even makes random noises at his cat. For $5 million, I guess you could say the rest of the crib kind of made up for all the disgusting stuff in his room. Actually, never mind, but leveling up in price, a Fortnite kid somehow has an even more expensive crib. And trust me, this one's insane for his age. See, Clix is a professional Fortnite player who moved from New Jersey to Dallas, Texas, just cause that's where the servers are.
Fortnite moved the servers to Dallas. The only way I could compete is if I moved to Dallas from New Jersey.
And at 21 years old, this dude already owns a $6 million penthouse in downtown Dallas. The apartment is 3 bedrooms, 4 baths, and a den. But the craziest part? He didn't just buy his own penthouse. He bought an entire floor of apartments in the same building for his team. His editors, his managers, everyone works and lives right there. Walking in, the first room is full of memories. That's where his best friend Lacey started his whole career. He's got a Forbes 30 under 30 plaque that he earned at 18 years old, a Feastables vending machine from MrBeast, a Fortnite Battle Bus Lego piece he built himself, custom posters of every milestone in his career all over the walls. His gaming room has dual PCs, a $500,000 esports World Cup trophy, 4 different 100K subscriber plaques, and trophies from Twitch for hitting 50 million hours watched. And then you step outside to this beautiful view of the Dallas skyline at night, and it all hits different. This kid went from grinding Fortnite in his mom's house to owning a $6 million penthouse and an entire team floor before he could legally drink. But $6 million for a penthouse is still nothing compared to a streamer house that got infiltrated by a masked criminal. Speed's mom must have gotten tired of him setting his room on fire every day, so that's probably why he moved out and bought this insane mansion in Miami where he can do whatever the hell he wants. Speed's castle has a huge master bedroom where he streams to millions every day. Inside that room, he's got 2 huge walk-in closets and a huge bathroom with some crazy looking shower. I wouldn't even be surprised if he has a Ronaldo toilet in there. And knowing Speed, he probably does. But downstairs, he's even got an indoor gym where he's always working out, a big ass garage where he keeps his Ronaldo mobile Lambo and his all-black Urus. There's also a huge in-ground pool where he's always getting wet. And during the Speed Does America tour, he even ran into Tom Brady at a mansion nearby.
What are you doing here?
What the Tom Brady?
You're at my house.
I'm at your house? Oh wait, can I come in, man?
Yeah, dude's house is definitely nice, and with a $10 million price tag, you'd think that's the most expensive streamer crib out there. But Kai dropped way more, and the story behind his homes is absolutely insane.
We got kicked out. We gotta leave tomorrow morning.
In the middle of Manhattan, the AMP New York penthouse was not only huge, it had a terrace wrapping around the entire building and an AMP themed basketball hoop. Kai's room was the craziest. A big ass bed sitting in the middle of a glass covered room that looks out all over the New York skyline. His own walk-in closet, a golden white tile covered bathroom with an automatic heated toilet, and those views, insane. But at this point, everything seemed perfect with this crib until things went sideways. The owner of the crib pulled up, woke Kai out of his sleep.
We got kicked out. We gotta leave tomorrow morning.
Crib pulled up, woke me up out my sleep. Today he was especially upset because he wasn't allowed in, and everything kind of just blew up. We deadass had to move out by tonight, gang.
Getting evicted from a $15 million penthouse is wild, but obviously they couldn't just walk around the streets homeless, so they kept a 6-story New York City mansion.
10,000 square feet. This bitch is 6,500. That's even more space. 7 bedrooms.
Kai's beautiful bed, a room for Phantom, one for Chris, Daddy Duke's room, a marvelous view. Now to me, this place isn't nearly as nice as the penthouse, but it was still somehow worth $17 million, which is tens of millions less than the most expensive place Kai stayed in during Mafiathon 2. That $55 million crib helped him break the all-time Twitch subscriber record, but even that doesn't come close to the most expensive streamer homes ever. And the next one belongs to someone who got freaky in his...
Bro, new house, new crib, new lifestyle.
Sketch spent millions on a mansion just to get freaky in, starting with 2 pools in the back. On Sundays, they hold baptisms. Come through. The chandelier inside cost more than a Lamborghini. MrBeast's Feastables custom wrapped in the kitchen. Piranhas that they starve and feed once a week to make them fight over 1 pebble.
This is how you make piranhas. You take goldfish and you starve them.
A wine cellar, lots of baby oil.
Wine cellar. Yeah, lots of baby oil.
the master bedroom where, quote,
lots of stuff goes down here. Go blue light test it. It will look like Dexter Morgan's room.
A fire pole he lubed up because he burned himself last time. A full theater with 3 elevated rows for sleepovers. And every room has a view of the lake or ocean. To be honest, even though his crib's crazy and cost over $20 million, I'm not setting a single foot in that place. But something way more interesting is how another streamer's more expensive mansion only happened because he went to war with Lionel Messi. It's beautiful out here in Miami, so I am not surprised Adin wanted to live out here. With this also being where Lionel Messi primarily plays soccer for Inter Miami, he's also a very rich person who needed to live there. Eventually, headlines dropped that Messi had purchased a $10 million crib. The inside looked crazy, the outside looked even better. The neighborhood was so luxurious it even had fans trying to sneak in just to see Messi. Now, alright, I know what you're thinking. What does any of this have to do with Adin, man? Well, eventually he let the world know the truth. He got outbidded with the house he wanted, and the professional athlete who outbid him was Messi. But that didn't stop Adin, cause losing to Messi only motivated Mans to get something even crazier. Adin's front yard is so damn big, it's damn near a compound. His crib costs so much, it literally set the record for the most expensive purchase in the entire area. The place is bigger than the White House. It's got a pool in the back, 7 bedrooms. His mortgage is $500,000 a month.
Yeah, I pay $500K a month for...
And even though he's saying he's basically broke now.
He came on our show and said he was broke.
He did, and now I think he is, because he spent all his money on that damn house.
This entire place cost Adin $25 million. But believe it or not, Adin's mansion isn't even close to the most expensive streamer home, because the Paul brothers decided to turn this into a competition.
We put $2 million into this house.
See, Jake Paul didn't just buy a house. He bought an entire compound in Puerto Rico and then dumped another $2 million renovating it. We're talking 2 Ferraris matching in the garage, an SF90 Spider and a 296 GTV, a Dodge Ram with 1,000 horsepower, mini G-Wagon golf carts with doors that function just like the real thing. Inside, the whole entrance got redesigned with crazy art, sculptures, and crystals everywhere. A Joseph Kabansky sculpture, an Alec Monopoly Muhammad Ali painting, a 600-gallon saltwater fish tank with Dory and Nemo and 150 more fish coming, a custom theater room where they watch 2 fights at once.
About this back movie theater area, we added a second TV because we're always watching pretty much 2 fights at a time.
An elevator to get between floors.
As you can tell, we took the elevator.
An office filled with fight memorabilia and platinum plaques. And the backyard, a hot tub that fits 40 people, a cold plunge, a fireplace lounge, a sauna from Redwood Outdoors, and 20 tortoises that just roam around the property. And if you're wondering about the kitchen, Jake's cameraman threw a watermelon directly at Jake's stomach in the middle of the tour.
Watermelon? Oh, what the fuck? John picked up the watermelon and threw it directly at my abdomen.
Classic. For $30 million plus renovations, this place is basically a resort, but even Jake's compound isn't the most expensive streamer home. That belongs to his own brother. Now, to understand why this mansion hits different, you gotta know something. Logan Paul started making YouTube videos when he was 8 or 9 years old, from Ohio. People said he grew up with a silver spoon, said all his opportunities were handed to him, but after years of grinding, after the Suicide Forest controversy almost ended his career,
I think there's someone hanging right there.
After building Prime into $1 billion brand, after wrestling John Cena at WrestleMania, and after his daughter Esme was born, Logan decided it was time to level up. He'd been living in Puerto Rico for 3 years already, seen a lot of houses, but when he walked into this one, he said it was probably too much.
When I walked into this one, I had the feeling like, oh my gosh, this is actually probably too much.
He didn't even want to show it to his wife Nina at first, because he knew she'd love it and the price was insane, but they went through with it, and when they pulled up for the official walkthrough, Logan couldn't process what he was looking at. A massive yard where his dog Dudley could finally run free, a tennis court, an insane backyard, multiple floors, and when Jake came to see it for the first time, even he couldn't believe it.
Bro, look at you made it, bro. Congrats.
Thanks, bro.
Last night.
And at $32.5 million, this one place costs more than Adin's record-breaking compound, more than Sketch's freaky mansion, more than all of Speed's homes combined, and more than literally every other crib in this entire video put together. And that's just what we know about, because the way streamers are spending money right now, the next time we make this video, the numbers are gonna be even crazier. But if you want to see every crazy thing IShowSpeed has ever bought, from a $1 chip all the way to a $10 million mansion, click the video on screen right now, because it goes even deeper into the wildest purchases Speed has ever made.